hot yoga problems. Ow, I got them. You know I got those hot yoga problems. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yogi practitioners and Raff's Brain listeners across the land, the tens of loyal followers of my project, the self-indulgent narcissistic podcast known as Raff's Brain, a show about things that are interesting to me. We're talking about hot yoga problems. It's a stream of content where I pontificate on my ride home from my latest torture chamber session. Yikes. Now here's something fascinating, man. The problem of the day is it's got to always be a new pose. I cannot tell you. Here's the thing, man. I've been doing hot yoga since I turned 40. It was a sort of existential crisis. I needed to start getting in shape and that sort of thing. And I started going to a place that had a very standard routine. A set series of poses. Not Bikram. Something else. Journey to Power. I did teacher training, man. 200 hours. I'm certified. Yoga Alliance. I could teach a class. That's the terrifying thing about all this. I know what I'm doing a little bit. I know just enough to be very dangerous to myself and to potentially others. And I gotta tell you, man, the past, I don't know if it's a year, 6 months, I've kind of been documenting it on this podcast periodically. I have been introduced to more new and zany poses than I've ever known to exist. I don't think there's an end to it. I keep waiting to go to a class where I know every pose they're calling, and I've done it before. I'm at least familiar with it. But it seems like, and I'm not joking, it seems like every class in the past 6 months, they're breaking out something new. Now, granted, it's not entirely new. It's usually a spin on something that already exists that I thought was the peak pose. So we're doing crows. I can crow with the best of them. I'm all about the crow, baby. Bring it. And then out of nowhere, and I've never heard this before, and I've done countless crows in my life. You're telling me there's something called a one-legged crow? What the hell is that? Oh, you gotta get a strap out and wrap it around your arms. Let's not even talk about the straps. The hot yoga problem of the day is new poses, and it's also the straps, dude. Straps, baby, straps. What's up with these straps? I don't know how they work, all right? I'm an idiot. I'm not an engineer. I'm not even a basic caveman understanding of these straps, dude. Why am I the only one? Like, I tie square knots with the straps. I don't know how to use their little metal hook thing. It's supposed to go in and out and back over, and it's nice and easy, and it doesn't work for me. Why? I'm an idiot. Because I'm a moron. Because I'm a fool. There's all sorts of technical terms. Imbecile comes to mind. That's a medical term, I think, for someone with a very low capacity to utilize a strap in a hot yoga class. That's the origin story of that word. I'm a strap imbecile. I'm looking around. Everyone else is like, they're like freaking tying bows and shit. I'm like, what? So I couldn't use the straps, but I'm supposed to have the straps around my arms doing a crow. And you're supposed to kick a foot back. Yeah, that's going to happen. What world are we on? Are we on the moon? Are we on a planet that has less gravity where I could do it underwater? Let's do underwater hot yoga, like in a sauna or in a hot tub. That's an idea. Maybe we could do hot water yoga, and then I could do all these great poses like the best yogi in the planet. Yeah, man, let's do it. It's kind of nasty if you think about it. There'd be like a bunch of people together swarmed into a cauldron of gurgling, bubbling, hot liquid. And it would get nasty fast. But at least I could do the one-legged crow in that situation. I can't do it on this planet. I can't do it with the G force. Whatever it is, It's not happening. I need to lose probably 30 pounds. So this is where it's like, dude, reconcile, man. Make it happen. I'll tell you something, folks. I've been on my game since July 1st. I made I don't know why. I just kind of hit a moment. I said, I'm going to start getting committed. And I've been closing the rings. If you're paying attention, you know I'm the master of the rings. I'm the lord of the rings. Calories, movement, standing. I'm all of them. I'm doing great. Every day I close the rings. I have a little party. I drink a couple beers to celebrate. That's part of the problem. Dude, last night I went to see The Naked Gun. Maybe I'll do a review of that later in a separate channel. You know, it's watchable. It's funny. It had moments. I didn't hate it. I have so much love and appreciation for the Zucker brothers of old. So it was almost like I felt like I was violating some ethics just to go see a movie like that, because I think they didn't involve the original creators of The Naked Gun back in... Anyway, let's not go there. The point I'm making is, what does that mean? The movies means popcorn and movie theater butter. Probably a beer. Also means when I get home, I'm going to be jonesing for snacks and more candy. So I stopped by Rite Aid. And dude, I can't help it. I binge eat. I binge consume. When I go to Rite Aid, it's Walgreens, Rite Aid, one of those cats. I see all these yellow tickets in the candy aisle, and my brain just goes ding, 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 like I'm in a casino and I'm some old person just like playing 5 slots. I gotta grab the Raisinets. I don't even eat Raisinets. That's not true. I grab the Milk Duds. Is that what they're called? I have like my go-tos, my staples. I grab the Red Vines, Milk Duds, and maybe Swedish Fish or some third item. Oh, the Butterfinger bites. I just housed it, dude. I housed it. Then I woke up at 3 a.m. with palpitations and bad dreams and all sorts of concerns that are festering. I'm just like, that's not a good habit, dude. Don't make better choices. What is wrong with you, dude? But as I was eating and stuffing my face at like 11 at night, before I go to bed, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's eat 100 grand Red Vines, Milk Duds, and what else am I consuming? Swedish Fish or something. I don't know. I was just like, what was that about? As I was doing that, my conscious self was having a conversation. You shouldn't be doing this. And I was just like, but it tastes good. It feels great. It's lightning. It's igniting my brain cells in a good way. Well, it's still probably a bad idea. Oh, but it's okay. I'll do hot yoga tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. That's today. And I'm going to get up and do that hot yoga, and that's going to make it all better. Now I feel better. It was a good thing, and I'm glad I pushed through. But dude, I did not sleep well. My body's suffering. All of these organs are getting older and older every day, and they're like, all the sugar and trash is getting processed through my liver and kidneys. They're probably like ready to rebel. I'm going to have a walk-off, dude. Like, my kidneys are ready to quit. They're going to be like, we've had it, dude. Stop. But then they probably like me on Saturday morning. Like, oh, this is better. You know, he's excreting the toxins or whatever. You know, he's sweating. That's good. I don't know what I'm talking about. Where are we going with this? Hot yoga problem. I want to wrap up as I'm pulling in. It's not a problem. It was more of a delight. But a funny thing happened. At the end of class, I heard this voice. Hey, Rob. I turned my head. Now, here's the funny thing. As you know, I wear glasses. I'm blind as a bat. I'm like the Stevie Wonder of bats or something like that. I just can't see for anything without my glasses. So, and I don't wear my glasses as I'm practicing yoga, of course. I wouldn't be that stupid. I might get some rec specs sometime just to freak people out, just to pull it off. The old Kurt Rambis 80s style rec specs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah! Let's hook me up with rec specs for yoga. It wouldn't be a good idea because I'm sure the sweat would just go all over it. It would be a bad scene. But I was in class, didn't have my glasses on. Hey, Rob. I'm like, oh no, someone knows me in here. Who could it be? Oh, it's one of my yogi instructors. That was a nice surprise. She recognized me because I go to class regularly enough. I'm a standard. I'm a staple. I'm someone that's identifiable. Now, to their credit, these yogis are really good with names. They I feel like they know everybody that comes in that studio. It's always like, hey, Sally, Sue, Tammy, Raffety. You didn't call me Raffety. Rob is my name. You know, they don't call me by my last name. That's okay. I respect it. It's a good time. But yeah, I saw, and I was like, oh, wait a second. There's the teacher. She happened to be right next to me. I didn't even recognize because I was blind. Oh, that's cool. So I said, wow. So you're a teacher and a practitioner. Oh, I'm always learning. It's like, that's kind of cool. When you have a vibe of a studio where the teachers are the students and the students are the teachers, that's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. I'm a fan. And it was crowded today. People were falling all over each other. I was in the corner, in the far back, trying to stay out of trouble. That's all I do, man. Just keep me under the radar. Those one-legged crows, man, that's nonsense. Nonsense. I don't think it's real. I think some of these yogis are just playing games. They're like, well, what can I do? They might have like dice. One of the dice is like twist, one-legged, inversion, half, whatever, bind. And that's one of the things. And the other one is like a pose. Crow. Shavasana. Could you imagine if there was a one-legged Shavasana? Yes. So you roll the die, one die, and it says like half. The other one says half twist, and the other one says triangle. What's a half twist inverted triangle? It doesn't matter, but that's what the dice said. Let's go make it up today. It's kind of how it feels, honestly. They're making things up in there, I'm telling you. But they do know what they're doing. And they usually, they here's when I do put my glasses on. So I'm sitting there, before we do the crazy playtime situation, we're going to do some half crows today or whatever. One-legged half moon crows. Okay, sounds fun. And then they demo it. Just when you think it's impossible, all these yogis are experts. They demo it. They make it look easy. And then I'm trying to do it and I'm falling down. I'm smashing my face. I almost broke my nose. If you're in a crow and you're trying to put one leg up, your head's naturally going to go down. It's just, there's a thing about a teeter-totter, a seesaw. Is that what we call them? That's kind of what your body's like. You're hinging on your elbow, and then your face just goes smash into the mat. It's no fun, dude, but it's a good challenge. It just gives me more things to look forward to, more poses that I'll never accomplish in life. A reminder of my futility, my insignificance, the pointlessness of all of this. It's just a perpetual wake-up call. Dude, you're never going to do this. You're never going to get to where you need to be, but just keep going. Have fun on the journey. I guess that's what they say. I don't know, whatever. Oh, one more thing. It was kind of fun. I had a great day today. The music was on point. This particular yogi plays great songs, although I did hear something and it really upset me. I don't want to end this in a negative tone, but I do want to tell you a funny little tale. So some of the songs I don't recognize. Most of them, let's be honest. There's a lot of yogi, rhythmic, like someone's in a drum circle type thing. Okay, that's cool. Sometimes there's electric beats, whatever. But then I heard the familiar riff of a classic song. The man who sold the world. You know what I'm talking about? The reason you probably know that song, let's be honest. Be honest with me to the max. No lies. Okay? The reason you know that song is because it's on Nirvana Unplugged, correct? I believe that's true for at least 70 to 80% of these tens of listeners of my channel. That's okay. That's true for me. I was very sheltered musically growing up. We didn't have the internet. That was even pre-Napster, dude. I'm talking like 80s, 90s. And early 90s, Nirvana Unplugged. What a fantastic album. I think, oh, it's Nirvana. No, it's David Bowie, son. Get it right. And the David Bowie version is solid. Holy moly. Guacamole, it was amazing. Anyway, they're playing the David Bowie version, and that's cool because I'm in a half moon, my leg's on fire, and I'm like, oh, at the end of the song, it's got these choral vocals. Oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah, my heart is bursting out into the world, and it's just perfect moment. But the funnier thing that happened, sorry, that wasn't the point of the story. The funnier thing that happened was When the licks first came on, it's not a trill, by the way. I put a trill in it right there. It's just da 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 da. It's not da da da. So whatever. You know what I'm talking about. It's very familiar. It's instantly recognizable. When it comes on, you just go yes, and you're ready to do your thing. And I heard some little whisper from I think it was a woman, because most of the class is women. And I heard a woman say Nirvana. And I was like, no, this is not the Nirvana version. This makes me wonder if that person thinks this was a cover of a Nirvana song. I think I heard her say, this sounds like Nirvana. Yeah, it sounds like Nirvana. Nirvana sounds like that. What are you talking about, people? Learn your music. And now, granted, I didn't know this originally either. So I'm not pretending to be the one who has all the knowledge and infinite wisdom. I certainly learn a new thing every day, like the one-legged crow. Yeah, that's it. That exists. That's a real thing. My point is, don't get confused about the man who sold the world. Is it sold the world or saved the world? I think it's sold the world. I should be honest. I'm not that deep into the David Bowie repertoire. I know this is a sin, like, oh, he is one of the greatest artists in human history or something, according to some people. I know some of his work, his popular tunes. I like his very innovative, stylistically changes and transforms, and I get it. I should probably listen to more of his content. I like that song. I like his version of it. I appreciate what they did, what those Nirvana guys did back in the day, and good for them. But please, when David Bowie comes on, man who saved the world, sold the world, whatever the name of the song is, don't go, oh, someone's covering Nirvana. Yeah, they're probably going to drop hip-hop beats over that. And they're going to, oh, is Nirvana cover? Is a cover? No, it's not. It's David Bowie. Learn your music history. Accept that you're ignorant. And that's okay. I once was, as I continue to be on many other levels. So it's like, we're all ignorant fools in many respects. Let's just be honest and embrace that, not pretend to know things we don't know. And then when we discover reality and truth, be humble about it. Oh man, yeah, wow. Don't be bitter. I didn't correct this person. It was the middle of class, and I was in a half moon, so it was a little difficult to have a conversation about it. But what's my duty to correct a musical inaccuracy like that? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. When you hear someone make a mistake or misstatement, are you prone to jump in and correct them? How do you do that in a way that doesn't come across as a know-it-all, off-putting, jerky? I don't know. Oh, we'll figure it out one of these days. Well, that was a fun one, man. This episode went a lot longer than usual. That's not the norm. Hot Yoga Problems typically wraps up pretty quickly because I'm on my way to work immediately after. But right now, I got nothing. I got some things I got to wrap up, some chores. I'm pretty much procrastinating at this point, if I'm to be 100% honest with you, which I typically am on this platform. So that's it. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for tuning in to Hot Yoga Problems. Until next time, namaste, mofos.